Diddy Combs has been denied bail in connection with the sexual abuse and sex trafficking charges he faces. And as Les Trent reports, the music mogul who once traveled by private jet to all those mansions is now in a jail that is notorious for its bad living conditions.
Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs spent his first night behind bars inside a facility that is being called Hell on Earth. The Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn is notorious for its appalling living conditions and rampant violence. How bad is it inside this federal lockup? There have been 2 murders, 4 suicides, and numerous stabbings and lockdowns in recent years. It's so out of control inside that 4 federal judges are reportedly refusing to send any more prisoners here. Donald Trump's former fixer, Michael Cohen, spent a harrowing year in federal custody. He says for someone used to a life of luxury like Diddy, prison life is a severe shock.
You have a desk, you have a plastic chair, you have your bed with a 1.5-inch mattress, no pillow, and you also have a locker. So you basically have 3 feet by 5 feet to move around. So you have a basic 15 square feet. It is a horrible, horrible place.
Diddy's lawyers were so eager to keep him out of jail, they offered his palatial $48 million home in Miami Beach and his private jets as bail. Today, they are even offering to restrict female visitors to his homes, except for his mother, daughters, and the mothers of his children if he is released. They told the judge the jail he was being sent to is dreadful, dirty, inhuman, and an ongoing tragedy. How's your dad doing? How's your dad doing? Family members appeared somber as they arrived at federal court in Manhattan today in another attempt to get out on bail. The judge cited Diddy's history of violent temper and potential intimidation of witnesses as reasons for keeping him behind bars. Diddy's former protege, singer Aubrey O'Day, is celebrating Diddy's downfall today. I feel validated, a win for women all over the world.
Combs has pled not guilty. Those were the only words he uttered in court yesterday.
All right. First and foremost, before I get started with this lesson, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well and have taught me this truth, peace, and salutations unto the hopeful elect. You know, this is going to be a real quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and Yahweh Ratazah. Somebody will be edified by this lesson. And I may entitle this lesson, you know, your money, you know, is not going to save you, man. You know, and this right here, you know, this guy, Puff Daddy, you know, was, you know, in the game for 30-something years, you know, and, you know, his star fell, man. You see, he went from, you know, I want to say he was a $1 billion man. You know, now look at him, man. You know, he's in a, you know, in a very, very, very nasty predicament, man. You see, and this is what happens when you don't trust in the Lord. You see? And I'm going to tell you something, right? When you go from, you know, living, you know, luxurious like this, you know, being able to fly and jet set all over the place, you know, and then you brought very low, you know, and what they call it, a 3x5 sale, it is definitely a big, huge reality check, man. Look at these living conditions. You know, now, you know, a man like myself, you know, a man like myself, I've been locked up before a couple times, man. Right? And when that door closes, reality really does sink in, man. You know, it really does sink in. You know, you try to go to sleep, you know, and sleep it off and then wake up in cold sweats and you still in the same place. Man, this is when you want to seek the Lord, man. You see, this is why scriptures say, make no tarry and return to the Lord. And I'm going to grab that scripture there, you know, but, you know, just want to do this, you know, just do this lesson here real quick through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, right? Because you brothers, you celebrities, you know, you individuals that, you know, you YouTube, you know, celebrities and all of that, and thinking you got a little bit of money, right? You can end up like this dude right here, man. You see, because scriptures tell you not to set your, matter of fact, let's go ahead and jump in there, man. You know, this dude here, he's pretty much finished. You know, the Elam Not the Zakbar, you know, he did a video on it, and quite a few brothers, you know, and I was just, you know, watching some stuff, man, and woo, take that, take that, take that. And then you hear Biggie say, But anyway, let me just go ahead and jump right in there and grab some scriptures. Man, your wealth and your money is not gonna save you, man. Not at all. You know, that's why scriptures say this. This is the book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 1. And it reads, if ye be risen with Hamashiach, right, which the word ignorantly called Jesus Christ, seek those things which are above, where Hamashiach sitteth on the right hand of the Most High. You see, so this is why I'm telling you brothers out there to seek the things, you know, seek heavenly things, man. You know, now again, if you have, you know, a little bit of money and things like that, you know, that's fine. You know, because scriptures at the end of the day tell you that, you know, poverty and riches come from the Lord, man. You know, but scriptures also say we use this world, not abuse it, man. And it was all kind of stuff that came out about that dude, man. All kind of stuff, Meek Mill tapes, you know, all of that, man. You know, anyway, verse 2, and it reads, set your affections on things above, not on things of the earth. You see that? And this dude here, man, he was, you know, plainly, you know, setting his mind on things that were above, man. You know, and now look at him. You know, he's brought very low. I'm gonna say it again. Right, when you I pray that you brothers and few sisters out there don't have the experience of getting locked up, but when you get locked up, it is not fun, man. You know, you got other people, you know, walking around. You know, you don't even know what time it is. You don't know if it's, you know, or the jail that I was in, you didn't know if it was, you know, a daylight or you know, at night. You know, it's a very lonely and sad and sombering experience, man. You know, and this dude here went from riches pretty much to rags, man. You know, I'd rather be homeless than to be in jail, to be honest with you. So this dude here, the Lord put him in the worst case situation, man. You know, well, actually, you know, the Lord could have took him out of here, but, you know, that's actually, you know, mercy, really, when you get put to death. You know, but let me go ahead and grab some more scriptures here. You know, and I'm not going to, you know, it's a bunch of scriptures that I really could go into, but for time's sake, you know, I just want to grab a few. This is the book of Proverbs, right? Chapter 8, and I'm going to start at verse 10. It reads, receive instruction and not silver, and knowledge rather than choice of gold. You see, and a lot of people out there, they choose, you know, they sell their soul, man, you know, for a little bit of money, for a little bit of claim, and you know, or fame and clout. You know, but these people out here, they don't have any instruction, man. No wisdom at all. Verse 8, and it reads, for wisdom, you see that? It's better than rubies. And rubies is a real precious stone, man. You know, and I was just telling the brother the other day, the brother Atazawam, I would rather have this wisdom, man, rather than rubies. You know, and man, you know, because, you know, with wisdom, you know, I want to say even King Solomon, man. You know, he prayed for wisdom. You know, rather than rather than gold and rubies and all of that. You know, and the Lord still blessed him with gold and all kind of stuff, man. Anyway, Proverbs 8 and 11, for wisdom is better than rubies, and all things that may be desired are not to be compared unto her, man. And man, I'm telling you, when you ain't got no wisdom out here, man, you are through. This dude here was, you know, it came out, he was doing all kind of stuff, man. You know? He was out there celebrating Christmas. Let me see here.
Today is the day that we have all worked hard for this day, to spread cheer all around the world. We're not just spreading cheer, we're spreading health, wealth, and happiness also, all around the world, to everybody. Do y'all understand me? Yeah! Do y'all understand my black ass? Yeah! Yes, black.
See what he said? He's black. You know, and when you go into that word black, it means wicked and void of light, man. And, you know, as you see, he out there with his black Santa Claus suit on. So, you know, the point is, brothers, you know, you would rather have this wisdom, you know, really, man. You know, because if you pray for wisdom, the Lord's going to bless you with the things that you need anyway. Scripture talk about the daily bread. Anyway, this is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 16, verse 24. You know, just something real quick through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Awashai. It's actually, it's 4:39 in the morning, man. You know, and the spirit jumped on me to get up. St. Matthew 16, 24, and it reads, Then Yahushua said unto his disciples, If any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. You see that? And this is what we're doing, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Awashai. And also you few sincere brothers and few sincere sisters, man. Verse 25, For whosoever will save his life shall lose it. And whosoever will lose his life for my name's sake shall find it. You see that? And a lot of brothers, you know, they wind up losing their life, man. You got, you know, the elder in my camp, he played professional football. You know, a man like myself, I was, you know, building ships and submarines, you know, out in Norfolk, Virginia. You know, a lot of brothers, man, have pretty much put down everything, man. Right? But guess what? They gained their life, man. You see? And it's truth and knowledge. Continuing on, it says, For what is a man profiteth if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? You see a lot of people out there, man. You know, they gain the whole world. You know, they gain the whole world and, you know, wind up losing their own soul, man. And this dude case right here, this is bad. You know, but it's not worth it, man. You got a lot of celebrities out there that, you know, people that, you know, that told you, you know, did videos, you know, saying how they, that they pretty much sold their soul to the devil. You know, and that whole rap industry crap, you know, it ain't worth it, man. Not at all. And to be honest with you, I don't even listen to rap music, man. You know, I listen to a lot of country music, you know, things like that, because it's full of wickedness. You know, this dude here he was found with 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Like, come on, man. You know, Anyway, let's keep going here, because, you know, I don't want to drag this lesson out. You pretty much get it, man. It ain't worth it, brothers. You know, you see people out there, you know, they just, you know, I got money. That guy, Anton Daniels, you know, yeah, y'all broke. I'd rather be broke than to have money, because a lot of guys, they get bent over, man. You know, they get bent over just to receive, you know. Anyway, Luke chapter 12, I'm going to start at verse 15. And the reason, he said unto them, Take heed and beware of covetousness. You see that? For a man's life consisteth not in the abundance of the things which he possesseth. You see, so, you know, you can have all the stuff in the world, man. Jets and, you know, $44 million homes, and, you know, it doesn't matter. The Lord ain't looking at all of that, man. You see? Let's keep going here. For he spake a proverb unto them, saying, the ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentiful. You see that? Let's keep going here. And he thought within himself, saying, What shall I do? Because I have no room where to bestow my fruits, right? That's how much stuff that he had. And he said, This will I do. I will pull down my barns and build greater, and there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods. You see? And I will say, unto my soul, Soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. You see that? And man, you know, this is the same spirit this dude right here was in, man. You know, he was eating and drinking and, you know, not having a care in the world. But guess what, man? The Lord didn't find it fit for this dude here, man. Now look at him.
With the sexual abuse and sex trafficking charges he faces. And as Les Trent reports, the music mogul who once traveled by private jet to all those mansions is now in a jail that is notorious for its bad living conditions.
Man, I heard there's roaches and rats and all of that in there, man. You know, you got your choice pick of eating cheese, Chips Ahoy, You know, and you know, I think the most expensive pair of shoes you can buy in there cost like $55, maybe $60, man, for a pair of New Balances, man. You know, and ooh, I'm telling you, he waking up in cold sweats. You know, he probably trying to, you know, get on the phone and call everybody. Y'all gotta get me out of here, please. You know, it's, man. But you gotta take that, man. You know. Anyway, let's keep going here. Let's read that precept again. This is the book, right, of Luke, I want to say. Yeah, Luke chapter 12, verse 19. It reads, "And I will say unto my soul, Soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. But the Most High said unto him, Thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then who shall those things be which thou hast provided?" You see that? So at any given time, man, you know, the Lord can pretty much come in, you know, at any given time, you know, and bring you very low. You know, I'm not going to keep showing the clip. You pretty much get the point. Let's keep going with these precepts here, because that's the point of the matter. That's why we telling you brothers and you sisters out there, man, is to seek the Lord, man. Proverbs 23:5, "Wilt thou set thine house upon that which is not, for riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away as an eagle towards heaven." You see that? And all his money, his wealth, and all of that has completely flown away. You see, his money and his wealth, if he offered $50 million, you know, a bond money, man. You know, and guess what? It didn't profit him nothing. He's stuck. This is what we call duct tape. You ain't going nowhere. The diddler is duct tape. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 5, verse 1. It reads, "Set not thy heart upon thy goods, and say not, I have enough for my life." You see? "Follow not thy own mind and thy strength to walk in the ways of thy heart." You see that? It says, "And say not, who shall control me for my works? For the Lord will surely revenge thy pride." Man, when we all know the scripture say about pride. Verse 4, "Say not, I have sinned, and what harm have happened unto me? For the Lord is long-suffering. He will not in no wise let thee go." You see it, man? Right? That dude there was doing all kind of things. You know, and I'm telling you, man, there was a tape that came out, you know, and, you know, Meek, here, you know, the diddler, you know, and Meek Mills, man, and boy, oh boy, oh boy, I'm just gonna leave it there. All right, let's keep going here. Verse 5, and it reads, "Concerning propitiation, be not without fear to add sin unto sin." A lot of people out there, they want to add sin unto sin. They think that they can hide behind their money and their fame. Verse 6, "And say not, his mercy is great, he will be pacified for the multitude of my sins. For mercy and wrath come from him, his indignation resteth upon sinners." You see, so eventually it's going to catch up with you. It says, "Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and thy security, right, thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance." In this dude's case right here, Puff Daddy, man, you know, the diddler, you know, a P. Diddy or whatever you want to call him, you know, he was in the security, man, right? And Esau came in and pretty much swooped him up. You know, they came in like that eagle. They came in like that leopard, man. You know, and now look at him, man. He is absolutely through. You know, I'm going to go ahead and read, I'm going to go ahead and grade shut it down. Proverbs 11:4, "Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness deliver from death." You see, and man, this is why it's important, man, to trust in the Lord and not trust in your riches. You see, because your riches are not going to deliver you. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 11, verse 14. "Prosperity and adversity, life and death, poverty and riches come of the Lord." You see, so now this dude here, he had the riches, you know, but now look at him. You know, his riches have not saved him at all, you see. So, you know, like I say, you know, just want to do something real quick. through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, right? The diddler. I may entitle this lesson, the diddler. Now he's taking that, or something like that, man. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here, Israel. Until the next time I say, Shalom. Slakia.